Hi, I'm CM Williams, and this is the BitFenix Prodigy M 2022 ARGB version. The A is for addressable, and evidently it's a comeback of a classic design that BitFenix has made before. And this was originally going to be a build video, but I f***ed it up. The footage looks bad, the AC came on, I didn't like it, and so now it's a review. So let's talk about it.
You've got to start with the customer experience and work backwards to the technology.
Maybe I'm a gangster too.
Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to this dope new desk I'm sitting at. It's the Flexispot EG1 Essential Standing Sitting Desk, and this one's about 48 by 24 inches and it fits perfectly in the space I wanted it. I'd never had one of these, and this is super smooth. It's just 2 buttons up and down, super simple. It was easy to put together. I'd say you can feasibly build this thing between 30 and 45 minutes, even if you're like distracted by social media. It doesn't have that many parts to put together in the first place. The construction is super solid. It can adjust between 2 and 4 feet. I'm 6'2", you can see how tall it gets compared to me. And it's worthy. It's carrying on here.
But if you put the hammer
on a desk,
it would still go up.
Desk.
It's not worthy.
It's mostly worthy. The Flexispot EG1 link is in the description below if you want to get your own or check it out. Alright. So yeah, I wanted some better airflow than what I had in my PC. I also wanted more room in my office, and in order to do that, I had to get rid of the big desk that used to sit over here and put something smaller. I also needed something that I can display on the left side of my PC, or I guess an upside down or inverted PC. And you'd be surprised at how hard it is to find a PC that displays reverse. There's a lot less of them. And so this was one of the few that looked really good. I mean, there's way more options on the right side, and finding a great design on the inverted is slim picking. Researching them sucks. In the box, you'll get 3 120mm fans. You'll also get one of these little guys. I broke mine. You'll also get mesh covers for your fans on the top and bottom, and also this big mesh cover right here with this awesome sleek logo on the front. Metallic. Make sure the light doesn't bounce. Boom. All right. On the top and bottom, it'll come pre-built with the handles and the feet, and these feet are very necessary because, boom, here you go. That'll be in the way. Each side, both the glass and the side with your I/O buttons and your USB, all kind of go on using this tongue and groove technique. It makes it really simple. Slide it in, and you just boom, 2 screws in the back, keep it secure. You'll also get the hardware that'll allow you to display your GPU vertically rather than horizontally. That's, you know, the more conventional way. And with this being a smaller case, you'll need a motherboard that is 190mm or smaller. Basically, you'll need a micro ATX or a smaller motherboard. I'm gonna give you the pros and cons of my experience with this case. I'll start with the pros. So like I mentioned, if you're a left displayer like I am, this is going to be one of the ones that you find look best, unless you're looking for one of the outlandish ones. As far as I guess a normal but good looking PC goes, this looks really good. Despite its small size, you can actually fit a pretty beefy GPU in there. I have my 3060 Ti. It's not a small GPU, and it is a squeeze because I had to tuck the cobblers like right beside where the GPU ends. Yeah, and by the way, this GPU is 285mm. It can fit up to a 339, but if you go much bigger, your only option is gonna be to mount it vertically. I almost went with that look so I can add water cooling, but it just doesn't display the same to me. It covers up everything. But yeah, at least if you wanna not compromise putting your like radiator below the AIO, you're gonna wanna go vertically. I've been using this case for a couple months now, and like I said, it displays real well. It looks awesome in the office. But let's talk about the cons, because I'm gonna always be real with you. Let's talk about some of the things that I didn't really like about this case. I have big hands, and anytime anything makes a weird noise, or I gotta go in and troubleshoot or move any wires, it's a pain in the ass. I can't see past my own hands. About a quarter of the time when I troubleshoot, just kind of blindly trying to line things up inside of it, getting lucky. So that's one thing I didn't like. If your hands are normal size or small, you would probably have a better time in here. But yeah, my hands are like an 11-inch span. And then naturally, by it having less space, you're gonna have less room to manage your cobblers. So, I mean, I did tie some things down semi-neatly, but you kind of end up stuffing and tying down the majority, like the clump of your cobblers, in like just whatever open cavity you can find in the back. But then again, I didn't spend a lot of time back there. I was just trying to get the PC built and done. I did not tediously organize the cables back here. I made them manageable and neat-ish. So there are days I wish I had a larger case just for the sake of having room. I think the size, the form factor of it, for the same reason I like it, I kind of also don't like it. And like I was saying earlier, I really wish I could have installed my liquid cooler in here without needing to cover up half the components inside the PC with the 3060 Ti. So in short, I would recommend this case, with the caveat that there is not a lot of room to work with. I'd give it a 8 out of 10. It's a good looking case. The issue I have with it being small may not be an issue somebody else has. So I hope that I was able to help out someone that may have had their eyes on this case. If it helped you out, just hit like, it'll help me out big time. And if you want to keep up with, what I got going on, hit subscribe. It's easy. It's just as easy as when you hit like. You hit like, right? You did. All right. Well, I'll see y'all in the next one.